I would just say hello to you guys because I don't have a vlog for you guys. And we're gonna go to my bed because it's like this daylight saving time situation is like messing with me. Turn that down, Jack. It's not the treasure. But I didn't want to go to bed and not give you guys. I want to go to bed and not give you guys a video because I'm trying to be consistent. Um, go sit down. You already had dinner. So anywho, I owe you guys a story time, so I figured I would go ahead and do it now. I'm not gonna get done up to come on here because you guys know me. I keep it real. I keep it 100%. If you can't take me at my worst, then you don't deserve me at my best. So anywho, it's been a journey, being where we are currently now, and it's a learning situation for me, being that where I'm coming from versus where I am right now, it's night and day. Where I'm coming from, people don't really, are not the way that the people here. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that our neighbors made it hard for us to adjust in a new state, mainly because they criticized, they judged, and me personally, I don't sit around and talk about other people. I don't do it. I don't get along with females because females are messy and they're very envious and jealous. I never thought in a million years I could make people jealous because I'm not the type of person that get done up. I know how to put myself together, but I'm not the type of person that do it on a daily basis. So I never thought that I could make females jealous. So I never thought females will come for me per se, because I'm not your typical, girl that just, my hair is always done, my makeup's always popping, and my nails and everything is always done. I can do that. My husband can afford to do that. But at the same time, I have children that I have to provide for, and I have a house that we have to, pay off because we're getting the heck up out of here. And that's what keeps me sane, to know that there's an end in sight with this whole thing. And I found my dream home. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Rob and I went to go see it last weekend, and he was like, as long as you like it, I'm fine. And we knew we were going to build our forever home. It's just that we didn't think that it would be so soon. So right now the goal is to pay off my truck. So we're making double payment on my truck. And then after that, we put this up on the market and then, roll out. So hopefully we can get the truck paid off in 2 years, 2.5 years, and roll out of here and get back to what we're used to, because this is not what we're used to. It's just not what it's not my cup of tea. The people here are different. They're a little bit more slower, which tend to give the females, more time on their hand to start drama, and that's just not me. That's not what I'm about. I'm about raising my family and making goals and, attaining my goals. I'm not about the drama. I'm not about this pretend life. I don't pretend. I chase dreams. If you don't know that about us, we chase dreams. My husband and I, we chase really big dreams. And, so we're not about this whole, look at me, look what we got over. No, we don't do that. And a few of the neighbors are that way. And it's sad because, at the end of the day, Rob and I know what it's like to find ourselves in financial troubles, or to find out. Go have a seat over there. No. What's on the TV, that's what you're watching. So, Rob and I know what it's like to find ourselves in financial hot waters. So we don't partake in, oh, you buy something, I'm gonna go buy something, and next thing you know, we're just like barely making it and losing everything that we have. So no, that's not gonna happen. So I guess Rob and I's relationship, a lot of people don't understand it. It makes a lot of people jealous, because when you see us, you see a power couple. You see people that are, we don't mess with anyone. We don't mess with anyone. We don't want friendship. We don't want people to be our friends. We do have friends, but they're the type of friends where we could go forever in a day without speaking to them and pick right back up where we left off. We don't have to be in each other's company. It's been forever. It's been a few years since we had contact with a lot of our friends that we usually go on vacation with. We can be like, dude, you want to go on vacation with our family next year? And they're like, heck yeah, because Rob and I are like, we're fun. We're just fun. We know how to have a good time. We're not stuck up people. We know how to just let our hair down and just, have fun and stuff like that. So people enjoy being around us. So, it's strange when we came up in here and, the little white girl that lives in the front, started walking around telling people that, my husband and I were, trash and all that. And grant you, I didn't like her. I knew she would be problems because of, you can look at people and tell who they are right off the bat. And I made a conscious decision that I wouldn't have anything to do with her because that's not my type of people. Like, that's not my cup of tea, So I made a conscious decision that homegirl would be off to the side with just high and by, you know what I mean? That's how I wanted to keep it. BP over here, and I call her BP for a lot of reasons. B stands for big, and P, every woman has one, okay? So, yeah, I call her BP, and Mr. BP is her husband. And, yeah, they started a rumor because their child pushed my son off of his bike, and we brought it to their attention. And instead of squashing it then and there and just taking responsibility for what their child did, they try to blame it on the other little girl. There's one couple in the cul-de-sac that has one child. They try to blame it on her and say that it was her, and then they blamed it on the other neighbor and said it was her influence on the other child, why she did it, and blah 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 blah. And they weren't trying to take responsibility for the kid pushing Jaxson off of his bike. And then to make matters worse, they went and told the white lady, which don't really like us, that we were nasty to her. We came and caused a scene in front of her house, which couldn't be any further from the truth. Lies. And which pissed me off because I'm like, we were really sweet and nice to you. We brought it to your attention. Your daughter pushed our son off his bike and hurt him and all that. And you, instead of apologizing, went around and started rumors and then started calling HOA on us about our trees and, about our everything else that we put up. They wanted to know whether or not we had approval just because we didn't have them sign off on it. But at the time we weren't really messing with any of them. So all we did was that, we're not on speaking terms and it was approved. We don't need them. You know what I mean? The HOA is not going to be like, oh, yeah, run behind them and get a signature. No, you just have to tell them, hey, there's no sort of communication whatsoever. And we got our approval to do what we wanted to do. It's our house after all, you know what I mean? And they didn't like that, that we didn't need them. And it made them feel like, okay, well, I guess, you know what I mean? So they didn't like us. Feeling is mutual, we don't like them. So when homegirl, drove her car like really close beside Madison and I when we were out walking, I took that as a threat and I called the police. And then BP decided to come out of her house and interject herself into the situation. I cussed her out. I sure enough did. I cussed that woman out. I felt bad because, one, it's not who I am. And two, I was just fed up. I was just tired of, her trying to manipulate the situation and trying to make it seem like, she's the good person when she's the one spreading all the rumors and lies about everybody. She don't even like the white woman, but just because they don't like me, they all have something in common. They all don't like me. They can't stand me. I'm just too strong of a person for them to deal with, so they just don't like me, which is fine. I've survived 36 years of my adult life, 36 years on this earth without needing a single person. So you're some random old woman from God knows where, and you think I'm just going to be like, oh, be my friend. Please be my friend. It ain't going to happen, sweetie. It ain't going to happen today, tomorrow, next year, 10 years from now, however freaking long we're here. Ain't going to happen. I don't need your friendship. I don't need you. I don't need nobody on this cul-de-sac to make me feel happy and secure. Insecure people that has insecurities hate people they don't even know. So me personally, I don't hate y'all. I just don't like y'all. You know what I mean? I just don't mess with y'all. Will never mess with y'all. Yeah. No, thank you. So that's that. And after, I cussed them out and everything, I feel good. I feel good because I'm not sitting here with everything building up inside of me. And, they know how I feel. They know where I'm coming from. I see you outside. I see you anywhere. I'm going to drag you. I'm going to continue to drag you until you apologize. If you don't, then I'm going to keep on, okay? I'm just going to keep on. Just know that. You know what I mean? Want to talk about, my family and I are on public assistance, and that's how we can afford to do the things we do and blah, 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 blah. Honey, I'm pretty sure my man makes way more money than anybody up in here. I'm pretty sure of that, okay? Because everybody wants to sit around and talk about what my husband makes and what he doesn't make and blah, blah, blah. How you know what he makes? How you know what he does? Why does that bother you so much? Why does that bother you so much, what this man makes? Why does it bother you so much that I'm on food stamps? Okay, so what? I'm on food stamps. At least I'm feeding my children. At the end of the day, you're still a minority. You will never be a white woman. You can try all you want to. You will never be conservative. You're just a wannabe. I'm not no damn wannabe. I'm just a kid from Jamaica that grew up in poverty and know that what I grew up in is not what I want for my children. So I mixed a little bit of ghetto, a little bit of conservative, a little bit of everything, and I create my own crap. So hate on that. I do me at the end of the day. I don't follow nobody. I follow no one. I set my own rules. I go after my own goals, and I just be me. Be you. Stop hating so much. And at the end of the day, it makes me feel good because I know you guys hate me just because you want to be me. What the movies say? They hate us because they ain't us. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, they hate us because they ain't us. So it makes me feel good that you little dried up cardboard are jealous of me. For what? I don't know. I ain't got diddly squat. We all ain't got squat. This is how this country work. The government and everybody, they keep the poor with the poor, the middle class with the middle class, and the rich with the rich. So honey, wherever I am at, whatever bracket I fall in, that's the same bracket you fall in. And the last time I checked, we're poor. So guess what? You're poor too. Because what? Your house is built next door to, we don't even know what it is. If you had other options, you wouldn't have built your house right here, honey. We wouldn't have built our house here either. So don't be acting like it don't stink, because mine stinks, baby. I gotta use the poo-poo spray. Good night, folks.